What's up, YouTubers? This is DRAM76 here. I'm going to bring to you today another one of my Tuesday's Top 10. This one will actually be the top 10 video game heroes, as in my opinion. This is not a one that's read off the internet, not a national opinion or anything like that. This one's straight just my opinion. Some of you will disagree, some might agree on some of them, and it's okay. But we're going to get started with number 10. We're going to throw in Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic was the only one at the time that gave Mario a real challenge as far as sales and as far as console wars goes. Sonic was created to battle against the sales of Mario. And what gave Sonic the edge at one point was the processor that the Sega Genesis had was a lot faster than what the Nintendo Entertainment Center had. System, excuse me. But other than that, Sonic broke most of the rules at the time, because Mario was laid back and did what he had to do, took his time, but Sonic come in as a blur and went through burning through stages at speeds that were unseen at the time. But that is why I give Sonic the number 10 spot. Not that I so much like him, but because of what he did do to face off against Nintendo. Number 9. Some of you may have played the revamped edition of this. The one I'm talking about was on the NES, Bionic Commando. I'm sorry I don't remember the guy's name that was Bionic Commando, but it was a cool game. What you would do is you had an attachment on your arm, and you'd set, it was like a claw, and you would shoot and grapple between levels and different heights, and you could use it for different things. It was a cool little NES game. I always liked it. It was one of my favorite ones growing up, and like I said, you need to check it out. I'm not talking about the redone version. I think it was on Xbox 360, but check out the original NES game, Bionic Commando. Up next, I know a lot of you will say, well, these should have been at a lower, like closer to number 1, number 2, but again, this is my list of my opinion. Personally, I don't care for this franchise much, but I do respect what it's done. But number 8 will be Master Chief from the Halo saga. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. I just didn't prefer the game. But I do respect what it's done, the years that it's been out, the money that the game's made, and the following that it has. Master Chief is spawned off of he's got cartoons, comics, TV shows. He's done a little bit of everything in the time that he's been around. And like I said, that's why I give Master Chief number 8. Now number 7 is another one of my personal favorites. I really love the game. I think we are now on number 3. 3's out, I believe. Anyway, Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. I love the game. I love the gameplay in it. I love the controls, the action in the game, the dialogue, the cutscenes, everything. I love the game. It was an awesome game. And for those of you that are new to Xbox that have not tried it, pick it up now. You can go to GameStop and get number 1 for like $5, something like that. But it is a good buy, great game, a lot of action. And like I said, it's got some really well-made cutscenes that keep the drama going. Number 6 is Samus from Metroid. Metroid was another one from the NES. Great game. Spent a lot of hours going through the mazes trying to find weapons and getting to Mother Brain to defeat Mother Brain. The game had a lot of hours into it, and it was great for replay. If you haven't tried it, that's another one. Well, any game really, you need to try all of them anyway. But when Samus come up, you defeated Mother Brain and come up through the top of the portal, tunnel, whatever you want to say, elevator. The shock that really shocked everybody was the fact that when Samus took the helmet off, to everyone's surprise, Samus was not a guy. It was one of the very first female heroes in one of the games. And so that's why that one ranks up there, because it broke the boundaries of normal games. I mean, no one has seen it or heard from it having a female character as the lead, and it was really cool how they waited to the end to show that. Alright, number 5. 5. This is another one people are probably going to get mad and kick me for. But number 5 is Link from Legend of Zelda. Now, I have nothing to get wrong with the game. I love the game, but I just have my other reasons for the other ones that are on the list. Now, Link was awesome, always saving the day, saving the hero. I mean, the female, he was the hero. None of them will actually ever outdo, to me, the original Zelda. That was one of the best games as far as like a mini. I consider it an RPG, even though some of you may not. That's what I consider it. I know it was an overworld type game, but I consider it an RPG just with a quest factor on it. Check that one out. That's another great one. Alright, the next one is number 4, is Simon Belmont from the Castlevania series. That was another great game that spawned many and many sequels. You know, going back from Simon Belmont being the ancestor, or Dracula being the ancestor of Simon Belmont, where he chases him down, goes to kill him. It's another great game. Started out on the NES, and like I said, it's been on multiple platforms. Great game, and I'm sure there's still more to come. That'll be another one to check out. Next on at number 3, which happens to be his birthday today, Mega Man. Now, Mega Man has a mega load of games out there. I mean, I can't even, I know it's past 10, I can't remember, but not only is he has a mega load of games, but he has conquered many systems, from GameCube to Wii to Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64. I mean, it's just crazy how many games that Metroid has out, and it's still a very playable and very fun game. So that's another one you need to check out, guys. All right, number 2. This might be another shock to you guys. Is Mario. Everybody that knows me, that's watching the video, knows how highly I talk of Mario. Mario is what really got me going, got me started in playing games. I remember walking to the gas station on the corner, and me and a friend of mine would go up there and spend quarters and hours upon hours playing Mario on the arcade machine at the local 7-Eleven store. And really enjoyed it, and that's what really pushed and got me going on video games. Not to say that I didn't have them before then, because I did have an Atari 2600 at the time. Number 1. Now this one, like I said, I have my reasons. If you don't agree, that's fine. I'm not going to be like mad because somebody doesn't agree with me. It's just what I feel. Is this guy. Hey, where'd he go? Which would be Mr. Pac-Man. Everybody should know who Pac-Man is, but the reason I gave him the number 1 slot, because to me, Pac-Man is one of the main games, main hero characters that really kicked off the video game revolution. I mean, wherever you would go, you would find a Pac-Man machine. Pizza parlors, you had the tabletop, which was really cool. I'd love to build one of those one day. A tabletop Pac-Man machine. Arcade, you had Pac-Man. Pac-Man really set the level and kicked off the video game revolution for me. And for a lot of people I know, Pac-Man is still, I mean, like number 1. I mean, Pac-Man's had cartoons, he's had comic books, toys, figures, I mean, just everything. Pac-Man has done it. And still to this day, you can say, well, what about Pac-Man? More people will recognize the name Pac-Man. I'm looking in the wrong camera. Recognize Pac-Man than they will any other game character or anything. And I'm sorry about that, guys. I have 2 cameras set up. I just realized which one was actually on. So if I've been looking in the other one, I do apologize. Just deal with me. I'll make sure next time I won't do it. But like I said, I do have 2 camera setups, and I had the wrong one on. I just seen the light on the other one. Sorry about that. But again, like I said, that's my top 10. I hope you guys agree. I hope you like it. Leave feedback. If you want to fuss at me about some of my choices, go ahead. I'm not going to be upset at you. But just leave your choices in there. Leave me a list of top 10 that you think was top 10. I know there's some guys that I left out that wasn't in my list. Like Kronos from God of War, Cloud from Final Fantasy. Those are all great too. But just at the time, this was the list that I made, and this is what I went by. But anyway, guys, Christmas is coming up. Don't know if I'll have another video up before Christmas is here. If not, hopefully I have some new stuff, new content for you after Christmas. Y'all have a safe and good holiday. Merry Christmas to all of you. When you remember to like, share, subscribe, and favorite the video. Thank you, guys.